What is that?
The moment this forbidden Bigfoot footage leaked online, scientists instantly realized something unimaginable and absolutely terrifying was unfolding.
No blurry shapes, no misidentified animals, no convenient shadows to blame. This thing walks into frame like it owns the forest, shoulders wider than a doorway, arms dragging low, eyes burning with a cold, non-human focus that punches straight through the camera lens. Experts are reportedly losing sleep, arguing over skeletal anomalies, heat signatures, and how a creature this massive can move with such predatory silence. And the real shock isn't its size, its speed, or even its unnatural awareness. It's the moment it slows down, tilts its head, and stares straight at the viewer like it knows you're watching, like it's been waiting, like it wants to be seen.
Before we continue, like and subscribe to uncover more hidden truths now.
Recorded on a forgotten deer cam deep in Mississippi bottomlands in late October, the footage surfaced after a hunter retrieved his SD card and realized something massive had crossed his feed pile. A dark bulk moves fast, caught on camera. Eyes flare white, scanned by infrared like burning coals. A full-grown deer hangs limp in its arms, filmed mid-stride. Scientists shocked because the proportions, well over 2.5 meters tall, shoulders wider than a barn door, match no known North American species. And yet the creature moves with the impossible glide of a predator built for silent kills, heavy as a refrigerator from the 90s but fluid like an NFL running back cutting through fog. If something that size can lift a deer without sound, then what else has walked past those cameras without being seen? Just after midnight on a desolate dirt road in rural Georgia, a truck's dash cam captured a towering silhouette illuminated only by halogen headlights before the driver slammed the brakes in terror. A shaggy figure turned slowly, caught on the glare. Long arms drop below the knee, filmed swaying like wet ropes. Dust rises around its feet as it steps aside, on camera, too calm. Researchers later noted the body density, nearly 3 meters tall, fur matted like soaked pine bark, eyes reflecting amber red, resembled accounts of Skookum tribal legends. Yet the creature's gait was eerily smooth, almost calculated, like a heavyweight bison moving with the hush of a stalking cat, suggesting an unknown evolutionary branch adapted for stealth over brute speed. If it chose to reveal itself to a single vehicle, how many times has it chosen not to? A Maine off-grid camper uploaded this clip after his ATV headlights froze upon a massive figure standing dead center in a narrow forest trail, early winter, near the Canadian border. Breath fogs around it, caught on camera like smoke. Its chest rises, slow and heavy, filmed as if measuring the intruder. Light hits its eyes, 2 molten embers, scanned back at the lens. The long-limbed posture, dense dark fur, and grayish skin beneath match no ape species, yet its stance, upright, unflinching, suggests a creature aware of its advantage, moving with the weight of a bull but the silence of a fox stalking snow, raising speculation that it may possess tendon structures built for absorbing impact rather than generating noise. If something that intelligent chooses to block your path, is it a warning or a test? Shot by a passing motorist in rural Malaysia during the rainy season, the shaky phone video shows a massive reddish shape scaling a tree while a man below yells in disbelief. A bulky form grips the trunk, caught on camera mid-climb. Limbs too long for a human, filmed hauling its weight effortlessly. Leaves shake violently as its silhouette rises higher, scanned through branches. Researchers compared the reddish coat and tree climbing behavior to Orang Pendek folklore of Sumatra, noting historical accounts describing a towering forest primate with elongated arms and unmatched arboreal strength, though this figure far exceeds known proportions, climbing with the power of a bear, yet precision of a gymnast, suggesting reinforced shoulder joints unlike any primate classification. If something that size can hide in the canopy, how often has it watched travelers from above without a sound? The fence shadow event. A rural livestock camera in Tennessee recorded the moment a colossal figure leaned over the wooden fence as livestock scattered, triggering alarms just past 3 a.m. Its arm drops down first, caught on camera like a lowering crane. A hunched shape shifts forward, filmed peering into the pen. Eyes reflect silver white as the dog bolts, scanned in panic. Analysts noted the creature's profile: massive thorax, arms extending well past knee level, matted fur hanging in soaked clumps, bearing the weight distribution of something neither bear nor human, moving with a peculiar mix of brute mass and ghost-like balance, as if its skeletal frame redistributes force the way a predator evolved for climbing and silent approach might. If the animals sensed it before the cameras did, what instincts are they responding to that we can't? A recreational drone in Oregon's deep forest captured footage no one expected. A towering shadow striding through treetops far below the drone's altitude. Dark fur catches faint light, filmed from above. Shoulders cut a path through the canopy, caught on the drone's sensor. It never looks up, though it pauses, scanned as if listening. Biologists reviewing the footage speculated the creature's height, near 3 meters, combined with its smooth, shockingly coordinated movement through uneven forest terrain, implies an evolutionary design built for endurance migration, with stride mechanics similar to a long-distance ungulate but layered with primate dexterity, like a refrigerator-sized silhouette gliding through brush without breaking pace. If it can sense a drone hundreds of feet above without seeing it, what else is it aware of that we aren't? Near a remote Montana hunting cabin at 2:13 a.m., a motion sensor trail cam triggered unexpectedly, and the owner didn't notice the footage until days later. A massive shape bends low, caught on camera beside the wooden shack. Shoulders surge upward, filmed towering against the planks. Its eyes blink once, scanned like polished stones reflecting moonlight. Experts reviewing the clip noted the creature's scale: over 2.6 meters tall, fur clumped from rain, arms hanging far past its waist, suggesting biomechanics unlike modern apes, perhaps similar to prehistoric Gigantopithecus proportions, but adapted for bipedal stealth, with muscle mass distributed in a way that lets it move like a fridge-sized shadow, slipping across grass without bending a blade. If it's comfortable approaching human structures this closely, what stops it from watching us from only a few meters away on any night? This sepia-tinted footage surfaced from a forgotten California Ranger archive dated decades ago, discovered while digitizing old wildfire reports. A broad creature leans into the brush, caught on aging film. 1 foot plants deep, filmed mid-stride as dust drifts. Branches tremble as it pulls something unseen, scanned against fading sunlight. Researchers noted striking details: extreme shoulder width, long arms with a forward-angled posture, dark fur hanging in damp strands, matching early Skookum tribal descriptions of a forest guardian that foraged quietly and fled from fire lines. Its stance suggesting a creature as dense as a bull, yet moving with the careful precision of a foraging primate. If this footage was real and simply buried in paperwork for decades, how many similar encounters were quietly filed away and forgotten? At 2025 11:02 timestamp, a forestry surveillance camera in North Carolina's Deep Pines captured an approaching figure before the system auto-shut down from motion overload. A silhouette advances, caught on camera from far down the trail. Arms pendulum forward, filmed with unnatural length. Its gait grows faster, scanned through shifting infrared noise. Biologists examining the footage noted the height, around 2.8 meters, and the unique downward lean gait resembling a knuckle-ready stance, which some theorized could reduce sound output during movement, similar to predators using tendon recoil to mask steps, giving it the mass of a truck engine but the silence of a stalking cougar. If it can close distance that quickly without being heard, how close has it come to hikers who never even sensed it? This trail camera in Washington state recorded only 3 seconds before the lens fogged, yet those seconds showed a face no one expected to see. A head rises from the dark, caught on camera dripping rain. Orange-red eye shine flares, filmed like embers waking. Chest heaves once, scanned in a glistening arc of wet fur. Analysts pointed out the symmetrical brow ridge, thick neck column, and heavy torso, features reminiscent of Yeti expedition sketches, yet the creature's proximity to the lens hints at deliberate inspection, as if aware of the device, moving with the heavy breath of a buffalo, but the measured stillness of a human assessing threat. If it approached this camera intentionally, does that mean it recognizes our technology and avoids it when it wants to? A home security system in rural Alabama captured a bizarre scene. A colossal figure crouching beside a couple grilling in the backyard, its arms stretching toward the food. A crouched mass glides forward, caught on camera inches from the grill. One enormous hand reaches out, filmed hovering over the flames. It freezes suddenly, scanned as if sensing the human's movement. Experts analyzing the footage notice the creature's low center of gravity, long arms nearly touching the ground, and dense fur reflecting infrared light. Traits suggesting a primate built for both climbing and stealth foraging, moving with the weight of a Texas longhorn, but balanced like a gymnast, preparing to spring back into darkness. If it's bold enough to approach people silently within arm's reach, how often does it watch from just beyond the porch light without ever being seen? A hunter's trail cam in frozen Michigan woods captured a towering figure standing motionless at the forest edge just before dawn. Its breath plumes caught on camera like steam. Shoulders rise and fall slowly, filmed with eerie patience. Eyes glint amber, scanned in the frostbitten dark. Scientists comparing body proportions noted its towering height, close to 3 meters, combined with unusually long arms and tightly packed muscle under matted fur, suggesting a survival adaptation to cold climates similar to Yeti accounts from Himalayan passes, where creatures were said to stand perfectly still to blend with tree shadows. If it can remain motionless for hours in sub-zero silence, how many times has it stood just beyond our headlights, waiting for us to move first? Recorded by a Canadian motorist during a cold, misty morning on Highway 16, the dashcam documented a towering figure holding a struggling moose at the center of the slick road. A giant form steadies the animal, caught on camera in the rain. Its free arm lifts, filmed as if signaling the approaching car. The moose jerks sideways, scanned under the creature's massive grip. Researchers analyzing body mechanics noted the unnatural leverage. Arms extending far below the waist, shoulders nearly double human width, fur soaked into dark ropes, suggesting immense upper limb strength and joint rotation not seen in mammals this size, like a refrigerator-sized hunter, balancing a panicked animal with the calm precision of a veteran wrangler. If it can restrain a full-grown moose on wet pavement, what could it do if it felt threatened? A hunter in Oklahoma captured this broad-bodied figure crossing an open field, claiming he first mistook it for a bear until it walked upright with uncanny smoothness. A bulky torso sways forward, caught on camera in open daylight. Arms hang low, filmed brushing the tall grass. It turns its head once, scanned with orange reflective eyes. Biologists reviewing the footage noted the creature's belly mass and forward lean gait, suggesting a cold season fat reserve similar to some primates, but on a scale far exceeding any known species, moving like a buffalo with the balance of a human marathoner, implying an evolution adapted for long winters and slow, energy-efficient travel. If this is its heavier seasonal form, what does it look like at peak strength? Urban explorers in Pennsylvania recorded this clip while entering an abandoned forest home at dusk, unaware something was already inside. A hunchbacked silhouette shifts, caught on camera through the doorway. A massive arm rises slowly, filmed catching flashlight glare. The figure freezes mid-turn, scanned before retreating deeper inside. Experts were disturbed by the creature's behavior, moving silently through debris, suggesting foot padding or evolved shock absorption, with fur thick enough to mat and protect against broken wood. Its size nearly filling the hallway, like a walk-in freezer gliding between ruined walls, raising theories about shelter-seeking behavior in harsh seasons. If it felt safe inside human structures, how many abandoned buildings in the wilderness are occupied without anyone knowing? Two hikers in West Virginia caught this moment after noticing a tall figure standing eerily still behind a narrow tree, observing them without making a sound. A brown mass stands rigid, caught on camera half concealed. Only one eye visible, filmed staring through the trunk gap. Long arms hang unmoving, scanned in dead silence. Anthropologists noted the posture, upright, absolutely motionless, resembled documented predatory stillness in apex animals, yet combined with primate-like observation behavior, its body towering at least 2.5 meters with fur dark and rain-matted, shoulders broad as a Texas cold storage wall. If a creature this large chooses stillness over fleeing, what confidence does it have in its ability to dominate its surroundings? A fisherman on Alabama's Little River filmed a massive figure sitting calmly on a fallen log, unaware of being watched from the brush. A huge back rises and falls slowly, caught on camera through leaves. Its head tilts, filmed as if listening to distant water. Shoulders glint with moisture, scanned in muted sunlight. Researchers suggested the creature's resting posture, knees forward, arms draped long, resembles primate social relaxation. Yet the sheer scale and hair density imply extreme thermal control, like a mountain gorilla scaled to a freezer-sized frame, but moving with the gentle settling of an owl perched on a branch. If it relaxes openly near a river, does that mean this area is part of a larger territory we've never mapped? A frozen night trail cam in Minnesota captured a crouched figure holding what appears to be a small animal, rocking slightly in the snow. A dark form kneels low, caught on camera in eerie stillness. Its hands cup the creature, filmed like a protective cradle. Snow reflects off its fur, scanned in harsh white infrared. Experts debated whether the behavior was predatory or nurturing, noting the creature's compact crouch, elbows nearly touching the ground due to elongated arms, and the controlled breathing visible in steam clouds, hinting at complex emotional or territorial responses, like a linebacker-sized primate exhibiting unexpected gentleness. If a predator of this scale can show tenderness, what intelligence level have we underestimated all along? A remote Idaho trail camera unexpectedly activated at 3:11 a.m. when three figures, one giant, two smaller, walked into the infrared field from dense tree-line mist. A towering adult strides forward, caught on camera with glowing eyes. Two juveniles follow, filmed imitating its gait. All three pause, scanned as if sensing the device's heat. Experts were alarmed by the proportions. The adult nearly 3 meters tall, shoulders wider than a fridge door, fur matted from moisture, while the younger ones displayed similar skeletal structure, long arms past the knees, dense chest muscles, suggesting familial grouping and complex social behavior, more like a clan of prehistoric hominids than solitary primates, moving with the quiet precision of wolves, but mass comparable to NFL linemen. If they travel in groups this comfortably, how many unseen family units pass through our forests every night? A motorist in rural Maine recorded this bizarre moment during a foggy morning drive. An enormous figure crossing the road carrying what appeared to be a chicken. A large silhouette lumbers forward, caught on camera mid-stride. Its hand grips the bird loosely, filmed swinging at knee height. It never looks back, scanned disappearing into the mist. Analysts noted the creature's calmness under potential threat, its body mass shifting with smooth momentum, like a freezer-sized predator built to conserve energy while maintaining perfect balance, hinting at opportunistic scavenging or targeted foraging behavior, not random aggression, raising the possibility of learned patterns, perhaps even familiarity with human livestock. If it's bold enough to steal food openly in daylight, how many times has it taken what it wanted at night without being noticed? Captured at 2:17 a.m. by a motion-triggered farm camera in Arkansas, a massive figure leaned into the chicken coop as if inspecting each bird one by one. A huge torso bends low, caught on camera at the hatch. One arm reaches in, filmed brushing feathers. It freezes abruptly, scanned by the red sensor LED. Researchers reviewing frame by frame noted the creature's deliberate movements, slow, calculated, more like a bear evaluating prey, but with arm length far exceeding any known species, shoulder width disproportionate, and fur hanging in soaked clumps like a rain-drenched buffalo hide, suggesting adaptive intelligence in locating low-effort food. If it studies enclosures this precisely, how long until it learns to open latches? This analog camcorder footage from 1995 resurfaced in a private collector's archive, showing a large figure pushing logs aside near an old cabin in Oregon's mountains. A massive arm shoves timber, caught on tape in shaky zoom. Shoulders ripple beneath fur, filmed lifting impossible weight. It glances sideways, scanned with reflective orange eyes. Experts analyzing the digitized tape noted the extraordinary leverage, arm musculature resembling an ape scaled to monstrous proportions, combined with human-like shoulder rotation, giving it the mechanical advantage of industrial machinery while moving as fluidly as a trained athlete, suggesting robust bone density and tendon elasticity beyond known primate limits. If something that strong has lived alongside us for decades, what evidence has it intentionally erased? A wildlife researcher in British Columbia set up nighttime cameras for deer population study, but instead captured a massive figure hiding behind a pine trunk, only one eye visible. A dark silhouette peers out, caught on camera half concealed. Its breath fogs the bark, filmed in faint moonlight. One hand grips the trunk, scanned with elongated fingers. Scientists noted its eerie control, absolutely motionless despite nearby movement, indicating advanced predatory patience, with fur density matching subarctic insulation and a skeletal frame built for silent tracking, shoulders as wide as a Texas walk-in freezer, yet moving with the stealth of an owl shadow. If it can remain unseen while this close, how many times has it watched humans without us ever realizing? A security truck's floodlight captured a massive creature near Idaho's Payette River just before it bolted into the trees at 2:43 a.m. A pale figure recoils, caught on camera in sudden glare. It twists sharply, filmed mid-sprint toward darkness. Branches whip behind it, scanned in fleeing silhouette. Experts emphasize the acceleration. Unlike a bear's lunge, the creature's stride stretched impossibly long, with arm swing and foot placement indicating biomechanics optimized for explosive launch, like an NFL linebacker scaled up to 3 meters moving with the quiet efficiency of a stalking cougar, suggesting an evolutionary specialization for ambush and rapid evasion. If it escapes that fast when startled, what speed could it reach when hunting? The dashcam collision. A late-night RV dashcam from Willow Creek documented a chaotic moment when a huge figure ran directly into the vehicle, captured simultaneously on a passenger's phone. A blurred mass lunges forward, caught on camera at impact. Hair and debris explode upward, filmed in headlight blast. Its arm braces the hood, scanned before it vanishes into dark. Investigators slow reading the footage noted extraordinary force distribution. Rather than collapsing like a human, the creature absorbed impact through elongated arms and dense torso, suggesting reinforced skeletal structure similar to heavy ungulates, but moving with the adaptability of a primate, balancing momentarily like a refrigerator-sized gymnast before launching away. If it can survive a highway-speed collision and still run, what does that say about its endurance? And how many incidents have been dismissed as animal strikes? A family traveling through the Cascades in late winter captured this figure from their car window as it moved across deep snow with impossible ease. A black mass cuts through drifts, caught on camera between pines. Long arms swing low, filmed brushing white powder. Its head dips forward, scanned against the storm haze. Researchers examined stride length and noted the creature's astonishing stability, each step sinking far less than expected for something nearly 2.7 meters tall, suggesting tendon elasticity and weight distribution unlike any known mammal, moving like a bulky walk-in freezer, yet gliding over snow with the effortless balance of a mountain goat. If something that heavy leaves such shallow tracks, how many times has it passed through winter forests unnoticed? On August 17, 2025, a hunter's handheld camera in Mat Hood, Oregon caught a reddish-brown figure sprinting across an exposed slope under full sunlight. A tall silhouette darts forward, caught on camera mid-leap. Feet kick dust upward, filmed in sharp contrast. Arms trail behind, scanned in a stretched aerodynamic arc. Biologists reviewing slowed footage noted limb extension and hip rotation patterns resembling elite sprinters, yet scaled up to a frame surpassing 2.5 meters, with joints absorbing impact like reinforced shock absorbers. Its motion eerily smooth, more gazelle-like than primate. If this is the creature's casual pace, what speed could it reach when fleeing or hunting in earnest? A forestry trail cam in Washington activated after midnight as two massive figures, one smaller, one towering, stepped into view near a fallen tree. The larger one leans forward, caught on camera inspecting the ground. The smaller mirrors its posture, filmed like imitation learning. Both turned simultaneously, scanned by the infrared blink. Experts suggested the interaction illustrates social teaching behavior, with the elder's massive shoulders, nearly 70% broader than human average, and dense chest hair indicating advanced age, while the apprentice mimics movement patterns, supporting theories of structured family roles similar to great apes, but scaled to an impossible, refrigerator-sized physique. If this species actively teaches its young, how advanced might their unseen communication be? A couple driving through a foggy New Hampshire forest reported stopping when a giant figure approached their SUV and attempted to open the passenger door. A hulking silhouette leans in, caught on camera gripping the handle. Its massive hand tests the latch, filmed with deliberate force. A low breath fogs the window, scanned in the gray mist. Analysts noted precise finger articulation, unexpected dexterity for a creature of such size, combined with torso rotation, showing strong spinal flexibility, like a freezer-sized primate with the finesse of a locksmith, hinting at learned interaction with human machinery and possibly observed behavior from previous encounters. If it knows how door handles work, what else has it learned from watching us up close? A night vision trail cam in Tennessee caught a massive figure mid-turn as it stepped from the underbrush, its muscle mass highlighted by the infrared glow. A colossal back twists sharply, caught on camera in motion. One arm swings long, filmed brushing the forest floor. Its head glints sideways, scanned with reflective amber eyes. Experts noted the creature's rotation speed, remarkably fast for something estimated at nearly 3 meters tall, suggesting a spinal structure engineered for rapid directional change, like a bull's power merged with the flexibility of a stalking cat, signaling apex-level awareness even in complete darkness. If it can pivot and vanish this quickly, how many times have we missed it by only seconds? In the end, after every frame slowed down, every shadow enhanced, every detail examined under the cold glare of expert analysis, one truth rises above the noise with chilling clarity. We are witnessing something that should not exist, something that defies the comfort of logic and the boundaries of what science has allowed us to believe. These encounters, captured by trembling hands and accidental cameras, are not random glitches in the night. They are patterns, fragments of a story too large, too ancient, and too deliberately hidden for us to comprehend in a single viewing. Each sighting is a thread, and when you weave the threads together, an unsettling shape begins to emerge. This creature, this towering, silent, calculating presence, moves with the confidence of something that has survived far longer than the civilizations now trying to record it. It walks through blizzards, across rivers, behind cabins, across moonlit roads, never rushing, never stumbling, never revealing more than it intends to. Its eyes glow not with animal panic, but with awareness, recognition, strategy, as if it understands not only that it is being filmed, but what that filming means, as if it senses our curiosity and measures it. Scientists, those who dared to study the leaked footage, found themselves confronting impossible data. Bone density inconsistent with any known ape, stride mechanics optimized for silent movement, heat signatures that contradict typical mammalian patterns. Every attempt to categorize it led to more questions, more contradictions, more sleepless nights. Some argued it was a relic species, a biological survivor from an age before human dominance. Others whispered off-camera that it might represent an evolutionary fork, one that branched away from us long before history began, developing in secrecy while humanity marched forward unaware. But the most haunting possibility is the one buried between the frames, that this being has allowed itself to be seen, not by accident, not by mistake, but by choice. Perhaps it has watched us watching it for centuries, learning our routines, our limitations, our blind spots. Perhaps the camera is no longer a threat to avoid, but a tool to communicate, or a test of how much truth we are prepared to face. And if that is true, then the footage we've seen so far is not the climax of the mystery, but the beginning. Because if a creature this massive, this intelligent, this ancient is stepping into the open, then something is changing. Something bigger than us, something older than the forests we pretend to own. And now that the world has seen even a glimpse, there is no going back to the comforting lie that we are alone in the dark. Before we continue exploring the evidence and uncovering what the authorities won't talk about, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Mystery Footage Uncovered. Your curiosity keeps the search alive.